Meet Tove. She filled out my haircut consultation form, and today we're gonna find out exactly what haircut works best for her. In the past few years, I've realized I have curly wavy hair. I used to always style it with a flat iron because of the frizz. The last year, I've been trying to figure out how my locks work. They are getting better, but it takes a whole routine to get them to look good. I do not have time to do that every day. I get it. That's why my hair is straight today. Since my last haircut, I've been blow drying my hair with a round brush to get the blowout look, because when I leave my curls as they are, it looks like they're separate layers and not all blended together. I told my hairdresser that I didn't want too many layers, but right now it looks a bit weird. I'm using a good shampoo for curls now, and also leave-in conditioner with heat protection.
Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on!
Which feels great. My hair has been extremely frizzy, but it's not as much anymore since starting these two products. The curls look more moisturized and fresh. On a rare occasion, I also do protein mousse to get them to hold. I've tried gel, but do not like it when I have to scrunch it out. Otherwise, this is as far as I want to go with the styling. I mostly let my hair dry if I'm not in a rush. Okay, great. Tove loves the length of her hair and her bangs, even though her bangs have gotten too long. Tove does not like that her cut is not great for her curls. Also, it's not great when it's straight either. My hair seems to have been cut in one layer that doesn't blend in well at all. Okay, that's always really difficult when you have really, really chunky layers. It doesn't really look great when you're trying to wear your hair natural. It also is really difficult when you're trying to wear your hair straight. If you want to wear your hair in like a really voluminous blowout, then those kinds of chunky layers are really gorgeous. But when the blowout starts to fall, you start getting these really, really thick layered pieces everywhere. So I personally love a blended layer. She parts her hair in the middle. That's actually not where her hair naturally parts. So it's sort of like a forced part. Sometimes that's okay, sometimes it's not. If you can try and force your part, that's great. And if it stays, that's great. It's just really kind of, sometimes a lot of people can't force their hair to part a certain way, and also like trying to train your hair to part a certain way. I am not sure if that's real. Ooh, hot take. I don't really know if that's real. Also, like, I don't know if there are any studies on that because people don't care enough to do research on that, but I don't know. Just from my personal experience with my hair, with all of my clients' hair, it just never works. And if your hair can be forced to go one way, that's awesome. But if it can't, trying to get it to sit in that one place where it really doesn't want to go is just like not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
One of the questions on the form is, do you have multiple curl or wave patterns in your hair? Tove says, yes, she does. There are both curls and waves, and parts that are sometimes straight. After a day, the curls will fade, and if I don't style it, they almost completely disappear by day 2 to 3. The curls are tight at the top and almost non-existent in parts of underneath my hair. This is completely normal. Everybody has different curl patterns in their hair. Most people do, and trying to get a certain part of your hair to curl when it's not going to is just kind of a waste of time. I promise you, you can find a haircut that works perfect for every single texture that shows up in your hair. Are you a low maintenance hair kind of person? She's okay with a little bit of maintenance. She wants to keep the length and wears her hair up a lot. Puts it up over like sort of, it's kind of like a low ponytail, and sometimes a high bun because she has bangs and wants to put up the bangs. She does not want a haircut above the shoulders. It's very obvious to me right now that she wants to keep her length, so let's do that. Okay, so because I don't actually have access to Tove right now, I can't ask her what exactly the kind of bangs that she has, so I'm just going to assume that they were curtain bangs based on the photos that she showed me. She really wants to bring out the wave, and I completely understand that. Just a side note, having your curls fall after 2 to 3 days after washing your hair is completely normal. Trying to get the most curl and the most definition out of your hair, I personally feel is really fun and really amazing once in a while. I really focus on getting a haircut that is a really great shape for your natural texture. So if your hair is really defined one day and then completely wavy and then straight within the next 2 to 3 days, the haircut needs to look great still and the shape still needs to be there. So trying to get your hair to stay in a very defined way is honestly not realistic. Just want to be honest here. I feel like a lot of the times, the way that the hair industry is going with curls and waves is that we're trying to get them as defined as possible. I completely get it. It's gorgeous. It looks amazing on an Instagram photo. I think it's beautiful. You don't see me showing up a lot with it because I have to put product in it. I have to stand there with my diffuser, and most people have to do that. It's a lot of work. I'm a low maintenance girly, and a lot of you are. Most of you who are watching this are. So I just want to give you guys permission to just chill out.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell?
Anyway, moving on from my tangent, I really love the texture of your hair, Tove. It's so beautiful. You can see how your curls are really, really, really badly trying to come out at the bottom. It's really, really full at the bottom. I see how it doesn't really look great when you're blow drying it too. It's just, when you have a really thick layer, a lot of the hair has been like cut everywhere. So it's like, if I take like this amount of hair and cut it into, like, look how much volume is at the bottom here. If I take this much hair and cut it into a really thick layer, you're only left with like not that much perimeter. So I understand why your hair is not feeling good when it's curly and also blown out, because the perimeter of your hair has been compromised. That's okay. We can lift your layers up a lot, okay? I know it's scary, but when you have a really blended short layer, it's extremely beautiful. It actually makes your hair feel longer. And those curls that I see underneath there are going to come up. They're going to like lift up. They're gonna be happening over here. It's gonna be beautiful, okay?
It's okay, birdie. I'm gonna take care of you, birdie. Okay?
Okay, I'm not 100% sure on what kind of bang Tove is talking about. Right now, the picture she shows me, it looks like a curtain bang, but I'm thinking that we show her both. I think it wouldn't look much different when we do a curtain bang, even though I think it would look extremely different when we lift up the layers. But the front, I think I would love to keep the same or just go a little bit shorter. And I really think you could really pull off a full fringe where it's like slightly above your eyebrow and then slowly goes into a curtain bang at the sides. I think that would look so beautiful. Your texture at the front looks extremely moldable. It looks like if you can get that curtain bang to sit like that, I know you can get your bangs to sit forward. Also, you said that you force your part. If you're already forcing your part and your part is staying there, I know you can definitely force your hair forward into a full fringe. I also think it would bring out your eyes so beautifully, like, oh my God. If we just bring that color around here, that contrast will just make your eyes pop so much. Wow, I'm excited for this. I think if we like lift the layers up a lot, if we do a bang, we can lift them up significantly more because your hair is short here. We can lift the layers up almost to like here. Remember, it's a blended layer. It's not a thick layer. If it was a thick layer, I would not recommend doing any sort of short layers. That would look not ideal. But since we're going to be doing a blended layer, it's gonna look amazing. If we did keep your hair at the curtain bang length, I would recommend bringing the layers a little bit longer. I only say this because when the layers become shorter than the front pieces, it always feels like your face is getting weighed down. I don't love that. I don't think a lot of people love that. So that's why I always like, if the face frame is longer, I'm always gonna go a little bit longer with the layers. If the face frame is shorter, if you have bangs, we can really, really go all out with the shortness of the layers. And if we go really, really short with the layers, we'll be able to play with all the different textures in your hair. Because certain areas will be shorter, longer, we'll be able to showcase all the different textures that make your hair. Those curls are gonna come up so much. I'm so excited to see. We want everything to look really, really fresh, so we're just going to dust the ends. I know you really wanna keep your length, so we're just gonna dust the ends. Also, when we have a really blended haircut, we don't lose length and we don't lose perimeter because everything is cut so seamlessly. You're not losing any length when you're cutting really, really thick layers. You're taking too much out of everything, and then the perimeter is compromised. And that's your look. I hope you like it, Tove. I hope you really consider the full fringe. I think it looks so beautiful on you. If you don't do the full fringe, I completely get it. It is an acquired taste for some people, also a little bit more maintenance for some people, even though I do feel like the way that your hairline is will 100% allow it. Let's not say 100%, let's say 99%. I do feel like your hairline will definitely allow the full fringe, so I don't think it will be that much higher maintenance. If you want to learn how to cut your own bangs, how to cut your own face framing, how to cut your own curtain bangs, I have something really excited coming out soon next week. It's going to be amazing. So keep your eyes peeled for that, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Liza. You may know me as Liza's Locks, Toronto's low maintenance hairstylist. Subscribe, please. Love you, bye.